All right, well, look, this is going to be one of the dumber videos that I probably ever make. It's going to be about shrinkflation, and I've got here 2 jars of Skippy peanut butter. I don't go through a ton of peanut butter, but occasionally I do like to have some on hand, and I do go with Skippy. This is because I grew up in the middle of nowhere. I am a hillbilly, and I do like the fact that Skippy historically has been made in Arkansas. Back in the day, you used to be able to look on the label and it would actually say made in Arkansas with a little logo. It no longer says that, which kind of makes me wonder if it's still made there or if they've moved the source of manufacturing. Anyway, regardless, so I was buying some peanut butter last night and I noticed that the natural cost exactly the same amount as the creamy, which is weird because usually, you know, the natural stuff costs more. And then I was kind of wondering why, and then I noticed that the natural weighs 26.5 ounces and the regular peanut butter weighs 28. And this may not seem weird to you, but you know, shrinkflation is usually selling you less product for the same money. And the thing about these jars is they are exactly the same size. And so like if you measure the diameter on the caps, 3.39, 3.39, right? So exact same cap diameter, height of the jar, about 5.5 inches, height of the jar, 5.5 inches. And so it's kind of weird because I've measured these multiple different ways. The jars are exactly the same size. And so I'm trying to figure out if there's some dimensional change. I have weighed them. We do see 28.5, 30. So we are exactly 1.5 ounces different, just like the label says. But what this also means is the jar, the label, and the packaging do have exactly the same mass, further reinforcing it is the same jar. Now, again, this may seem really, really stupid. You're thinking, why are we harping on this? I gotta know, where is the 1.5 ounces? Is it simply not filled as much? Because this is the thing, is you look at them on the shelf and you think, oh, they're the same price. I'm gonna go with the natural, but you're actually getting less peanut butter. So let's open them up, because I haven't done that, right? This is live science, right? And here we go. And that's it. They literally just put less in the jar, right? So on the shelf, whenever you see a jar of peanut butter, you might not actually be getting the same amount of peanut butter. They put just a little bit more in the regular versus the natural. So even though the jars cost the same, you're not getting the same amount of product, and the way they're doing that is, well, they just put less in it. I know, I told you at the beginning it was gonna be a dumb video, but it's just interesting. You know, that's how you get away with, you know, charging more for something, is the old shrinkflation, just giving you less in the exact same container. By the way, just for the curious, let's do a little side-by-side taste test. Let's see, what is the difference in the natural? Is it the same thing just with palm oil instead of partially hydrogenated vegetable oil? Actually, it's not partial, it's just hydrogenated. What do you know? All right, so the natural, I mean, it's Skippy peanut butter, it's delicious. And the regular, you know, side by side, I don't think you could tell them apart. I think the natural may have ever so slightly a little bit more roastiness to the flavor, but I mean, it's minuscule. And the texture and consistency, again, exactly the same. Literally, I think blind taste test, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. So, you know, just be aware, companies, they're devious games, there you go. So anyway, if you actually watch this, God bless you, I don't know why. Thanks.